name's Merlin, and today I'm going to show you my first proper LEGO Technic RC car. This car took me about a week to make. It's probably made out of about 200 pieces, maybe a bit more. I don't know how many pieces, I'm just guessing. It's using all sorts of different techniques to make it run and work, which I'll show you in a minute. I chose the colours red and black because that's the colours I have most of in my LEGO Technic collection. And these big black panels I thought would be useful. These came from a LEGO breakdown service truck, but they were for the flatbed of it. But I wanted to use them for the car because they take up loads of space, and I thought it would be the easiest way. I've seen people make LEGO car bodies out of like actual bricks, which is really cool. But I don't know how to do that, so I'll come back to you with an RC car that has that. For now, this is what I have. So some of the features of this car. This bit here can lift up, so the battery box, which isn't screwed into the battery box bottom, can be easily taken out, and I can recharge the batteries because the batteries are rechargeable. And the different type of power functions that are being used here, I can take the roof off. I'll just show you. The different types of power functions that are being used here are a train battery box, an M motor for the steering, a receiver, and then underneath here, this is the bottom of it, you can see I'm using a large motor. The way the large motor makes this go is that it goes into this gear here, and this gear turns this smaller gear, which turns this bigger gear. This big goes through a bar to this half big gear, and then it turns this one on its side. And then that makes the wheels go. So as a demonstration, there you go. And that's what makes it run. The steering is a bit hard to explain. I can open up the bonnet and show you. But the bonnet can't easily open up. It's almost like I'm breaking it, but we'll just have to take it step by step. Or I could take the whole steering part out and show you, like this. And there you go. That's the steering bit. So the way this works is these bars are up here to support the bottom bar, so it like holds it. So the way this works is, since I do not have a servo motor, but I will be getting one hopefully soon. Inside there, I am using a technique I've seen other LEGO YouTubers do, which is basically there's a rubber band on these ball sockets here, if you can see there, and there's a bar. In there, there's a bar, and when that's connected to this beam here, and when this beam turns with the motor, it moves this bar to like the side, like that. So it's like in the center, and then moves it to the side, and the rubber bands brings it back to the center. So if I'll show you, that's it. It's turned, and then it goes back to the center. There you go. And it works. You might be able to see the rubber bands easier from under here. They're over where my finger is pointing there. Wait. You can see the rubber band thing moving over there. It doesn't work as well on the ground. Sometimes it doesn't turn all the way, which can get annoying, but I bet if I used enough rubber band it would work. But yeah, that's how the steering works. I designed all this part here myself. I designed the whole car myself, to be honest. This is all my design. Basically how I did it was, first I made a car chassis. I tried to make it as small as I could, and then I made the car chassis out of all black and grey pieces. I made the car chassis out of all black and grey pieces, and then I and then I just built the body onto the chassis. Now with the car put back together, I think it's time to take this thing for a test drive. Right, so we're going to test it out on a carpet. Sorry about my shaky hand, but it's kind of cold here in Ireland at the moment. Before we move on, this is the remote. It's just a normal RC remote, and I put a wheel extension on here for the steering. And this black part here does the driving. So I'm going to try and drive this while holding the camera. As you can see, it doesn't go back to center very well, so I'm going to steer it. And then I'm going to let go of everything and then press back. Now it's still, and it doesn't go straight. That's because it's not really on harder ground, and in a minute we'll go somewhere where there is harder ground, but I'm going to keep showing you on the carpet for now. Yeah, it doesn't really turn very well at all, so yeah, I'm going to bring it out to a place that we call the Great Hall. Then we can use the hard ground, cement ground out there to drive it. It'll be way better. Hello there! Long time no see. Haha. Right, let's drive this thing. What's it? Wow, I haven't been on camera in a while. This is weird. Well, here, this is the flattest ground that we have. This is the Great Hall. I'm Merlin. This is the car. Alright. I thought it would run better, but apparently it's not. Maybe the batteries are running out. Oh, I don't know if it went off camera there. Wait. Oh, here it comes. Oh, wow. I think if I used non-rechargeable batteries, it might actually go a bit faster, and the steering would work a bit better. But I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. But yeah, unfortunately the steering is not as good as I wanted it to be. If I had a servo motor though, the servo motor would definitely help it out. So yeah, this is basically the car. You drive it around and it drives. Basically what I was going for, a car that looks like a car and it drives. Give me an idea of what kind of car I should do next, because this is just a car that I bought up. Some people at my school, they say that if they think it looks like a Mini Cooper, which I think it might do if the lights were on like a bracket thing here. Oh my gosh, the cat. There's a cat in the movie. Oh my god. And chase after it. Oh wait, I'm going the completely wrong way. Oh god. Kitty. I Jesus, scared it off. Right. Oof. Yeah, this is basically the best way to here go straight. Left, right, right, left, back. It's off the screen. That's enough of the Great Hall. Now a few decorational details of the car is we've got the two mirrors here, which are 2-beam bricks. I tried to make the wheels the same, but like these ones over here are these wheels at the front are thinner because they are the steering wheels, and that's the best way to make it steer. And these ones at the back are fatter because they're just the driving wheels. But I put the same kind of hubcap kind of look thing on it. It's just on this wheel it has a white rim, so it's a bit annoying to look at, but it's okay. Also, this is not 4-wheel drive. Obviously, it would be much bigger if it was 4-wheel drive, but I don't know how to make it 4-wheel drive. The lights section up here, the lights and the radiator grid bit is made out of bricks on Technic brick beams. These two bricks here are backwards so they can hold these like dome Lego pieces for the lights, and then we've got these curves at the edges just to give it a bit of pizzazz. On the bonnet we have these two stickers here, which were from a Lego set a Technic set I got a long time ago. It was a race car, but I thought I'd just use them for this because it might make it look cool. And at the back you can see I use the same brick technique here, but like it has different lights and everything, so it's all just one thing. And then we've got these slope pieces here, and then also we have 2 exhausts here, which are quite long, but it's okay. I could have stuck with 1, but I wanted to have 2. This bit here always keeps popping off. On the sides here we have these two decorational parts which have a bit of glue on them still from the stickers that I peeled off them, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered to wash them. On the front here we have a 40-year anniversary LEGO Technic 3-beam piece, which just says 1977 to 2017. I got this in 27. I got this in 2018, but like I guess I got it a year late. So yeah, I think that's all with the details. If you've made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching my video on my first proper LEGO Technic RC car, and I'll catch you guys later with the next one. Ow.
Whoops.